two of America's most powerful and controversial figures just made a stunning public appearance that has everyone talking, and it's raising some serious questions about the nature of political alliances in today's world. Elon Musk and President Donald Trump were photographed sitting side by side at Charlie Kirk's memorial service this past Sunday, September 21st, signaling what appears to be a complete reconciliation between two men who were locked in a vicious public feud just months ago. The sighting took place in a luxury suite at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where witnesses observed the pair not only sharing space, but actively engaging in conversation and even exchanging handshakes. But here's where it gets controversial. This reconciliation comes after one of the most bitter and personal political feuds we've seen in recent memory. To understand just how dramatic this turnaround is, we need to rewind to the explosive conflict that erupted between these two titans earlier this year. The drama began when Musk launched a scathing public attack on Trump's signature Big Beautiful Bill, denouncing the legislation as financially reckless and potentially devastating to America's economic stability. Musk didn't hold back, using his massive social media platform to blast the policy as wasteful government spending that would burden taxpayers and damage long-term economic growth. Trump's response was swift and brutal. The president didn't just defend his legislation. He went nuclear, threatening to unleash federal regulatory action against Musk's entire business empire, including Tesla, SpaceX, and his other ventures. The threats weren't just political posturing. They represented a genuine risk to companies worth hundreds of billions of dollars. But Trump didn't stop there. He launched deeply personal attacks on Musk's character and business practices. And this is the part most people miss. The feud reached its absolute lowest point when Musk made an explosive and unsubstantiated claim that Trump's name appeared on Jeffrey Epstein's infamous client list. This accusation crossed every line of political discourse and transformed what started as a policy disagreement into something far more sinister and personal. The aftermath was predictable yet shocking. Musk faced immediate backlash from multiple directions. Legal experts warned of potential defamation consequences. Business partners distanced themselves, and even his supporters questioned whether he had gone too far. Eventually, Musk was forced to publicly walk back his statements, admitting he regretted escalating the conflict to such destructive levels. Now, seeing these two sitting together at Charlie Kirk's memorial service raises fascinating questions about the nature of power, forgiveness, and political strategy. Are we witnessing genuine reconciliation, or is this simply two pragmatic leaders recognizing they need each other more than they need their feud? The Tesla CEO appears to have successfully emerged from what many political observers called the president's doghouse, but the speed and completeness of this apparent reconciliation is remarkable. In today's political climate, where feuds often become permanent and grudges define careers, this development suggests something deeper might be at play. Some cynics might argue that both men are simply calculating opportunists who realize their conflict was hurting their respective agendas. Others might see this as evidence of mature leadership and the ability to put aside personal differences for the greater good. But here's the million-dollar question. Can a reconciliation that happens this quickly and publicly really be trusted, or are we just watching two master manipulators playing a longer game? What do you think? Is this genuine forgiveness and reconciliation, or are Musk and Trump simply putting on a show for their own political benefit? Are we naive to believe that such a bitter and personal feud can be resolved with a handshake and some small talk at a memorial service? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe this reconciliation is real, or are you skeptical about the motivations behind this very public display of unity?